go. Can Livingstone Bramble do it once again and defeat Ray Boom Boom Mancini? Mills Lane's the ref. Here are the introductions.
And here we go. Presenting to you on my left, wearing black trunks with a red trim. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Youngstown, Ohio. A trim and ready 135 pounds. Fine record, 29-2, 23 wins by knockout. The former WBA lightweight boxing champion, now #2 in the WBA, and tonight as challenger, Ray Boom Boom Mancini. His opponent on my right, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 133 3/4 pounds, from St. Croix in the Virgin Islands, now fighting out of Montclair in New Jersey. His record is 22-1-1. He has scored 14 great knockouts. The weight again, 133 3/4. He is the defending champion, Livingstone Bramble. Referee Mills Lane now giving instructions.
Okay. Okay, all right, now both of you guys have had your instruction in the dressing room. We don't have to go over them again. It's a title fight. It's conducted as such. Any questions from the challenger's corner? Any questions from the champion's corner? Nope. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
They got it on 8.5 months ago, and that's when Bramble, who was a big underdog at the time going up against the popular champion Boom Boom Mancini from Youngstown, Ohio, was able to pull off the upset and earned a 14th round TKO victory to claim this lightweight championship. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside the Iceman, John Scully. Round number 1. John, the keys to victory for Boom Boom Mancini.
Well, I think according to the last fight, he was counterpunched badly, and obviously he's gonna have to counter that. I think he needs to be first a little bit more. He needs to be first and third, like counter the counters. You know, last time it seemed like he threw punches, he got countered, he didn't know how to deal with it. Now right there, he countered the counters and landed a right hand off that. So I think he's got the right idea with that.
So if you're going to start something, finish it.
Exactly, because I mean, Bramble's a natural counter puncher. He's very sharp. He's got that shell-tight defense, and so you have to punch when he's punching, so you can catch him when he's opened up. Otherwise, Bramble will pick those shots off all night.
Livingstone Bramble, 24 years old, Caribbean native, who's been living and training out of Montclair, New Jersey. Obvious to see the physical advantages. Bramble, 5'8". Mancini, 5'6", and a significant reach advantage for Bramble.
And I like the way Mancini's using the jab here. He's probably not known for having a very good jab. That's not the first thing you think of when you see him fight. But it just goes to show you, anybody that uses the jab and they can be first with it will definitely offset their opponent. So I definitely think he needs to keep using that jab. Keep pumping it out there. Even if he doesn't land it, force Bramble to deal with it.
Does it very well, as you put forth. Now on the inside. They separate again. Mancini sends 2 left hands, one to the body and one upstairs. And then Bramble quick to engage. But the first half of this first round, the tone set by the steady and consistent work of that left jab by Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Seems like Bramble's probably allowing some of that to happen. He's probably trying to open Mancini up, hoping for a carbon copy of the last fight. But, you know, obviously that in the rematches, I mean, both guys have to come in with a slightly different plan. They can't just do the same exact thing they did the first time, expect it to work the same way.
Bramble out of that southpaw stance now. Squared up right on the inside, willing to throw right hooks.
Get him up, come on, come on. Get him up, come on.
Ray trying to place those right hands on the inside, instead chopping with short right hooks and a four-punch combination is Bramble. And look at how the pace has quickened here in these final stages of round number one. Good opening round between Bramble and Mancini.
This ESPN Classic program is brought to you by Pizza Hut. Get any pizza, any size, any crust, and any toppings for one incredible price.
To get my buddies to help me move, I picked up Pizza Hut pizzas for just $10 each.
Those were the only boxes he picked up.
Hey, whoa, I supervised.
Pick up any of your favorite pizzas for just $10 and add a 2-liter Pepsi and breadsticks for $4 more. Only at your Pizza Hut.
I'm not Beth.
Calling all captains. Drink responsibly.
Is your computer running slowly? Does it take more than 3 seconds for your email to load? Are you frustrated with error messages, blue screens, computer freezes, and crashes? These are not only annoying, but can cause permanent damage to your computer. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, your computer and your privacy may be at risk, because these are usually the telltale signs of a virus, and it can only get worse until you act. Get a free diagnosis at mycleanpc.com.
My Clean PC is outstanding, and my computer is running faster than ever.
My Clean PC came through with flying colors when no one else could.
My Clean PC totally cleaned up my system and increased my speed.
MyCleanPC.com can remove spyware, viruses, and infected emails, all speeding up your PC's performance. It offers all-in-one protection, and it's been downloaded by millions of users. Even if you have antivirus software, your computer could still be infected. Find out instantly with a free comprehensive diagnosis at mycleanpc.com.
Weeknights on ESPN Classic.
Unbelievable action.
Bitter rivals, simmering feuds, old grudges, settled the hard way.
It is over. It is over.
Classic boxing, weeknights, 8 Eastern, only on ESPN Classic.
The venerable Lou Duva in the corner of Livingstone Bramble.
Now here we go with Bramble coming back with some sharp shots, and it looked like he stung Mancini a little bit there. Hard to believe it's the first round. These guys are throwing hard, compact shots like that. They've set a pace. Now they're both going to have to stick to that.
That is not a good sign right there. As you can see already in the corner of the former lightweight champion, that they are dealing with an abrasion, maybe a minor cut above that left eye, and it's right on the lid. Something we will be monitoring as Ray Mancini gets greased up as we get ready to start this second round for the WBA lightweight title, scheduled for 15 rounds of action. Both men back to the jab early. Bramble, you can see the reach advantage. He was able to snap Mancini's head back.
One thing that abrasion brings into the whole equation is you have a long time to go. It's early in the fight. Mancini's sitting there, and he's saying, here we go again. You know, it stands to reason that'll probably get worse, maybe open up. He's got to realize that. I'm sure he does. And that may set him off on a faster pace than he normally wanted to set in this fight.
Good exchange there. Finished up with a left hook, did Mancini, but Bramble able to return fire, and he dug into the body well. Mancini doubles up that left hook. What a spirited start. Well, these title rematch fights, John, so many times take on the quality of, okay, let's pick up where we left off. And that seems to be the case here with Bramble and Mancini. They're wasting no time.
Right, this is a good fight. I mean, this is obviously falling into the category of a top-level fight, action-wise. And both guys definitely came prepared. You see Mancini digging the double hooks, which I really like to see from him. And Bramble's probably an underrated body puncher. I think his body punches in the last fight led to the stoppage, slowed Mancini down, and he's sneaking some good shots in here too.
Mancini fighting very smart, utilizing that jab. Of course, The rap with Mancini has always been, well, you can forget about the boxing, you can forget about the technique and the fundamentals. The guy's just a whirling dervish. He's just going to throw punches and swing away.
Right, but he's actually, he's like a lot of guys that I think get a bad rap in the sense of when you think of them, you go, yeah, here we go, all action fight. But, I mean, he's doubling up on his hooks. He's leading with the jab quite a bit. I mean, he's no dummy in there. He knows what he's doing.
Look at that short inside work from Livingstone Bramble. Placed a nice-looking uppercut and then a right hook. Meanwhile, Mancini, he'll go forehead to forehead and look for the stuff on the inside and underneath. A few uppercuts of his own.
Now, just go show you, if he didn't have that jab, this would not be a pretty sight. But that jab is definitely keeping Bramble honest. It's keeping him at bay somewhat and adding a whole new dimension that maybe he didn't even expect from Mancini.
Right hands from Mancini met by right uppercuts of Bramble. There's that left hook to the body, and Bramble with a right hook. Now Bramble back to orthodox.
And here, it's such a fast pace early in the fight. They're both digging hard body shots, and you know, I'm looking forward to 6 rounds from now.
It's like a blast of hydration to your face. New Schick Hydro, the water-activated gel that hydrates your skin as you shave and lasts up to twice as long as ordinary strips, while 5 blades with skin guards smooth the skin to reduce irritation. It's the best shave for your skin. The new Schick Hydro. Free your skin.
These are men who honor the tradition of victory. Possessed with outrunning fear, they ride in the face of reason itself. Why would anyone choose this life of relentless flame and merciless steel? 'Cause it's racing.
So if I switch to Progressive, I could save hundreds.
Yep, but that's just the start. We have a great loyalty program.
I'm listening.
Stick with us and you keep earning bigger discounts and benefits like accident forgiveness. Plus, it's free.
Wow, great.
Now let's get you initiated into the program.
What is that?
Watch. Here you go. Automatically enrolled. Painless, right?
Totally painless.
Rewarding loyalty. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
If you owe more than $5,000 in credit card debt, medical bills, or if you're just struggling to make ends meet during these tough economic times, you may be eligible to reduce your debt by as much as 60%, lower your interest rates, and eliminate late payment fees and past penalties. Call the number on your screen now. It only takes a few minutes for our experts to find the program that fits you or your family best. Start living your life on your terms and end your debt for good.
Call 800-402-7101.
Youngstown, Ohio's Boom Boom Mancini trying to reclaim his lightweight championship. Let's listen in.
You don't like that button, man. Okay. Ray? No, don't look at me. Just listen. Just listen. All right. The jab has set him up good. But you gotta come on with some right hands to the neck, baby, like to the neck, okay? The jab breaking him up good. Okay? All right. Keep that ice on him, man, babe. keep doing just like you're doing, okay? Keep the stick going. You're doing beautiful out there, baby. Come on, let me see that boxing now. All right, let me see that boxing. Okay, come on, get up there. Come on. Step it, jab, jab. Don't step it, okay? Step it, jab.
So Lou Duva in the cornering of Livingstone Bramble saying, you're doing beautiful, keep boxing. Meanwhile, across the ring, you hear the corner of Boom Boom Mancini maybe hinting now, let's see more of a fight. Let's place right hands to the neck. Let's go upstairs. He had success early with the jab. Maybe some concern now starting with the cut, the very small cut on the left eyelid. But a different tone in each corner now.
Right, he's trying to give him something else to do, like almost like, okay, what we're doing is not quite good enough. We need to mix in a little something more. And I like what he said about throwing the right hand to the neck. There's a lot of nerves in your neck that, you know, that's why they put water on the back of your neck. That's where all the nerves are. You get hit on the neck. That's why the karate guys chop you on the neck. That's what knocks you out. So that's a good piece of advice there. If you can land good shots on different parts of the body than just the chin and the belly.
Joe Tessitore alongside John Scully. Livingstone Bramble placing a left hand to the body. Round number 3, scheduled for 15 rounds for Bramble's WBA lightweight championship that he took from Boom Boom Mancini just 8.5 months ago. Right hand behind the jab and then a left hook from Mancini. Doubles up that jab before they fall to the inside.
Mancini's really rolling off some shots here now. Bramble better slow that down a little bit. He can't let Mancini get too far ahead of him in all these exchanges. And the way they're fighting, this type of fight, they both look very sharp. But it's 15 rounds, being on the inside, the physical strength wearing down the other man. I mean, these guys, if they're not in top shape, one of them is not going to look so good like this later in the fight.
Especially with this pace and this work rate on the inside. Both men have the ability to turn these short, chopping punches into damaging blows on the inside.
Right, and they're hitting each other on the arms, and Mancini's able to push off with his arms. And you're hitting a lot of forearms, which is, that's no fun. It doesn't look like much, but it's no fun to get hit with a good left hook right on your forearm.
Very good work from the uppercuts of Livingstone Bramble on the inside now. Both lefts and rights, and he catches Mancini 2 times with sharp right hands as Mancini comes back headhunting upstairs. Good shot upstairs with the right hand, downstairs with the left hand, then the uppercut once again, and a short, sharp right hand by both men. Bramble may have gotten the better of it, but look at as they're willing to go toe-to-toe on the inside.
See, this is a good exchange. This is something you want to see.
End of 3.
Stay inside, punch out. Don't open up now. You're doing beautiful inside. Sharp and inside. When you're inside, bring the punch up and then move to the top, okay? Step this side, the pet is there.
Bag on the back of his neck.
More press, he's going.
All right, Paul, you go ahead, work. You go ahead, work. Follow.
Give him some more, come on. You're doing beautiful inside, champ. Bring them punches up.
4th round. You got the 4th round, right? Now listen to me when I'm giving you MGM. Listen when I'm giving you 10. Don't let this guy steal the rounds away from you, okay? Come on, now let's go. Hey, let's not like that. All right? Come on, let's go.
Bramble and Mancini starting round number 4. John Scully, I thought it was very interesting what Lou Duva said just before he sent Bramble out for this 4th round when he said, listen to me, don't let this guy steal rounds from you. I know there was action at the end of that 3rd round, but in the corner of Ray Mancini, I would bet they hardly think anything was stolen. Bramble was meeting him punch for punch and doing damage to Mancini at the end of that 3rd round.
You know what it could be in Duva's mind is there's a lot of sentiment with Mancini.
No doubt about it.
With his situation with his father. And so, human nature might be something where people sway towards him if they see him fighting back. So sometimes in situations like this, Bramble may have to do a little bit more than he should have to.
At only 23 years old, Ray Boom Boom Mancini has already become a fan favorite among the stars of this sport. Of course, the story of his father, Lenny Mancini, who first took the nickname Boom Boom. He was a lightweight contender in the 1940s. He never got his shot. Instead, he served our country in World War II. He was injured during the war, and he was never able to return to that top perch among the lightweight contenders. Boom Boom Mancini, the son, in his father's honor, claimed the lightweight championship. Such an emotional, full-circle story for the Mancini family, and so many fight fans latched onto it.
And, you know, that could be a tough thing. That's something else that Bramble has to deal with. He has to, even when he may say to himself, I'm winning this round, but I better throw in a little bit more just to make sure that the fans in the second row that love Mancini know I won the round.
Yeah, those fans in the second row who are so vocal can be affecting the judges. Good infighting from both men again here in round number 4. Of course, John, there was so much lead up in the circus-like atmosphere to this fight with Livingstone Bramble and his 6-foot boa constrictor and his pit bulls and the voodoo doll and the managers Dave Wolf and Lou Duva almost getting into it at the press conference. It was a circus act leading up to this fight. It almost made you forget the fact that, hey, there was a great fight that was about to take place, and it's exactly what we're getting now.
Right. You know, and it's a good thing because all the hype led up to this. Now, if the fight was a dud or is a dud, you know, it kind of kills it. But this fight has everything. It has the build-up. It has two contrasting styles. It has the Mancini story, and it's a good fight. I mean, even if you didn't know who these guys are, this is a good back-and-forth battle.
Well, they are delivering indeed. 3-punch combination from Bramble, and he closes out this 4th round in style. Good stuff.
This ESPN Classic program is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Is having a snowball fight with pitching great Randy Johnson a bad idea?
Sorry, man. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you just winged me.
Think anybody's gonna notice that?
Yeah, probably. Maybe we should just go sledding.
Yeah.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Building families. Building traditions. Building communities. Building lives. Building what's important for more than 90 years. Chevy Silverado Half-Ton, a Consumer's Digest Best Buy and the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports NCAA Football 11 is here. Now, for the first time, you can get it free. That's right. Through an exclusive partnership between EA Sports and Sports Illustrated, you can get EA Sports NCAA Football 11, the full game, the same one sold in stores. Yours free with your paid order of Sports Illustrated. Call or go online now to www.ordersi.com. You'll get EA Sports NCAA Football 11 free with your paid order. And as a bonus, you'll get the greatest college bowl game moments DVD free. Relive breathtaking plays with this exclusive DVD. This package, yours free, is available only with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated. These items at retail will cost almost $200. But through this amazing offer, just $59.95 gets you all of this. 28 issues of Sports Illustrated, EA Sports NCAA Football 11, and the greatest college bowl game moments DVD. Don't miss out on this unbelievable value. Go online, www.ordersi.com, or call now.
Bitter rivals, simmering feuds, old grudges settled the hard way.
Unbelievable action!
Classic boxing, weeknights 8 Eastern on ESPN Classic.
We got everything? Go ahead. How do you feel, baby? Huh? Okay.
Jab, walk that jab for me, please.
Fine.
Step in it. Step in it, okay?
Bramble, the jab, the double jab, you can hit this guy every time because after your jab, he's looking to counter you over your jab, understand? But if you hit him 2, understand, 2 jabs, he can't do nothing, okay? And when you're up there, let's snap him up the middle.
Up the middle, right up the middle.
Okay, right up the middle. Come on.
Why the inside, up the middle?
Okay, maybe you're boxing beautiful out there. Just don't let him take the play. He's trying to hit you with the right hand.
Step in it, back over. Hold up that left hand jab.
Right side of your screen, you saw them greasing up that left eye of Ray Boom Boom Mancini. On the left side of your screen, you were able to see the encouragement being doled out by Lou Duva to the WBA lightweight champion Livingstone Bramble, John Scully. Duva quick to point out the work that the double jab can do, saying he's trying to counter you, but if you double up that jab, he can't do anything. Explain.
Well, if you throw one jab, a fighter will time it, and he'll come over, he'll follow your jab back with his right hand. Now, if you throw 2 jabs, like if you throw 1 first and let him get used to it, let him think about countering with his right hand. Then you throw 2, he ends up in the middle of his right hand, he walks right into yours. So the double jab is hard to defend against. It's hard to time. That's why, ideally, you should throw 1, 2, or 3 jabs mixed in together. So the guy, because if you throw 1 and you constantly throw 1, the guy's going to counter it.
Of course, the jab, such a critical part to the strategy of both men here tonight. Boom Boom Mancini came out and really dominated the action in the early goings of the first round. The shorter man utilizing the jab, but the natural height and reach advantage, a reach of 74 inches to Mancini's 65 3/4 inches, held by Livingstone Bramble. And if he can stay out at range and pick his shots and box well and utilize that jab, you would think it would be a very, very long night for Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
For sure. And I mean, boxing is such a tactical game. And every round, every other round, there should be a flow, a different change in your strategy. And I would like to see Mancini, instead of matching jab for jab, he should tilt to his right and double his jab and force Bramble to start going backwards.
Mancini, good pace here. Bramble, the uppercut. We talked about that left eye, and now I think you can see some blood dripping from both the left eye, and is there a cut that has now started on the right eye?
See, this is what I like. I like to see Bramble.
Look at that, John.
Backing up. He's got to back Bramble up now. Bramble started to hit his stride. He's getting his flow. He's letting his hands go. He should start backing him up, because it looks to me like if they just continue to trade, Bramble's going to have the sharper shots as we go along.
Mark it down. Round number 5, and Ray Mancini is cut on both eyes. Still 10 rounds to go. And you can see the urgency now with Ray Mancini, John. He knows that things are going to soon become very desperate.
Right, and Bramble looks to be, like I said earlier, it looks like he's loosening up now, and his punches are flowing a little better, whereas Mancini's are kind of staying stagnant.
End of round 5. Mancini will have to deal with the cuts.
Let me tell you about a very important phone call I made. When I got my Medicare card, I realized I needed an AARP Medicare Supplement insurance card too.
Medicare is one of the great things about turning 65, but it doesn't cover everything. In fact, it only pays up to 80% of your Part B expenses. If you're already on or eligible for Medicare, call now to find out how an AARP Medicare Supplement insurance plan, insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company, helps cover some of the medical expenses not paid by Medicare Part B. That can save you from paying up to thousands of dollars out of your own pocket. These are the only Medicare supplement insurance plans exclusively endorsed by AARP. When you call now, you'll get this free information kit with all you need to enroll, so you can join the millions of people who have already put their trust in AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance. Plus, you'll get this free guide to understanding Medicare.
The prices are competitive. I can keep my own doctor,
and I don't need a referral to see a specialist.
Call now to get a free information kit. Plus, you'll get this free guide to understanding Medicare. And the advantages don't end there. Choose from a range of Medicare supplement plans that are all competitively priced. We have a plan for almost everyone, so you could find one that fits your needs and budget. With all Medicare supplement plans, there are virtually no claim forms to fill out. Plus, you can keep your own doctor and hospital that accepts Medicare. And best of all, these plans are the only Medicare supplement plans endorsed by AARP.
When they told me these plans were endorsed by AARP,
I had only one thing to say. Sign me up.
Call the number on your screen now and find out about an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan. You'll get this free information kit and guide to understanding Medicare to help you choose the plan that's right for you. As with all Medicare supplement plans, you can keep your own doctor and hospital that accepts Medicare, get help paying for what Medicare doesn't, and save up to thousands of dollars. Call this toll-free number now.
Prince Fielder is our State Farm Home Run Derby champion.
Baseball's biggest bets put on a show live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The State Farm Home Run Derby, Monday at 8 on ESPN.
Thursday is fight night. Modern rivalries, non-stop action, and the champs who always deliver. From the Showtime archives.
He's going in for the finish. His
Championship Boxing, Thursdays at 8, only on ESPN Classic.
Go ahead, Paul.
Let's take a look back at round 5, John.
Well, now here you have a good combination, an attempt at one, the hook to the body and the uppercut. And Ray actually missed the uppercut there, but both of those guys have landed that same combination about 15 times tonight.
Round 6 scheduled for 15. Livingstone Bramble looking to defend his WBA lightweight title against the man that he took it from, Boom Boom Mancini. Mancini, 29 wins, only 2 losses in his career. Both losses have come by way of 14th round knockout. The first in October of '81 against the legendary Alexis Arguello. The second 8.5 months ago against the then underdog Livingstone Bramble. Bramble a significant favorite out here in the Nevada sports books for this rematch.
Now, what I like and don't like about Mancini's strategy, in this round alone, he's thrown about 15 jabs, but every single one of them has been a single jab. He should commit himself to the jab, a different kind of jab, not a Larry Holmes pick-at-you jab. He should pump that jab and back Bramble up, because you just jab at Bramble, whether you hit him or not, he's still focused on countering, and he's going to set him up. I would imagine he's going to start coming back with his own shots once he gets his groove, but Mancini could offset that by pushing Bramble backwards.
3-punch combination from Mancini, not much hit. Bramble working on the inside. Mancini with head movement to get away from those shots. Doesn't get away from that right hand when he went to the inside.
See, it's like Mancini has a much better output, but Bramble, when he throws, he lands sharper shots. They're like slashing punches.
This crowd here, though, at the Lawler Event Center at the University of Nevada, Reno, now rallying support as Mancini puts forth that energy and just is willing to trade. Back to the inside. Right hand over the top, right hand underneath by Bramble.
He's just trading too much, though. Like, punch for punch, you're going to hit and be hit. Everybody knows that. He should use his body and push Bramble back on his heels, so even if Bramble can let his shots go, they won't be as sharp, because Bramble's definitely getting his feet under him here, and when he throws sharper shots than Mancini's throwing.
Volume and aggression of Mancini against effective clean punching of Bramble.
He should back him up.
Charging forward now is Mancini. He's trying to back him into that corner.
He should push him. He should use his body and literally push him back. Let the referee get involved. Make it that kind of fight.
Short right hand on the inside against for Bramble. End of 6.
They're both to the heads in there, Dave, and they're both doing it. It's all right.
He's trying to hit you with haymakers. He's taking all his shots right now. Their hands have got to be up. Understand, but you got to be close. Look, you're turning southpaw on the outside, and he's now right
it's high in the
Now this is good action, good right hand there. He should back him up. Mancini should get on him and just keep punching, keep working him back, because every time he slows down, Bramble's going to come back with sharp shots of his own.
Saw the corner of Mancini tending to both eyes. We'll see how that keeps up. It was interesting, John, that you could see even in those replays when they're on the inside, and Mancini, the shorter man, is really putting his head right up against Bramble, right into his chest, right against his forehead. There was concern in the lead up to this fight about the cornrows, about the braiding of Livingstone Bramble, acting as an abrasive agent that could cause cuts against Ray Mancini.
Right, but it's actually Mancini that's probably initiating more of the inside work, which is kind of funny, but that's what he needs to do. And if anything, I mean, Bramble on the outside, when he lets his hands go. If I was in Bramble's corner, the only thing is, like, he looks good when he does it, but I don't think he's doing it quite enough.
Just another element that we described with all the lead up to this fight. It was so heated, so heavily contested, just leading up to this rematch, and it has been even more so once these two have met up in the ring. Blood flowing from that right eye, a cut over the left eye of Boom Boom Mancini. You can see it now streaking down the right side of his face.
See, now that's his range. Bramble has a good range there. He lets the jab and the right hand go from that distance. That's his spot. He could do that all night. It's no secret Mancini needs to be closer to him. But my only thing is when he is close to him, he's not utilizing his body as much. He's trying to throw just punches. And professional boxing, that's the difference between amateur and pro.
This 7th round looks much more like the first round, not the previous 5. It is being fought at range, a range that favors Livingstone Bramble.
Right, and especially now that he's loose. The first round he wasn't quite as loose. Now his punches are flowing better, and you know, that's bad news for Ray Mancini.
Clipping right hand there. Mancini trying to match him jab for jab, right hand for right hand. Bramble's taller. Bramble has 9 more inches of reach. Mancini has to deal with the battered eyes.
And in the style department, Mancini's opening up and loosening up, and he's pulling away from Mancini. And that's, like I was saying earlier, the difference between amateur and pro. Mancini is allowed to use his body in the pros. He should utilize the rules as much as he can and get more of a physical fight. That's his forte, I believe, and that's the only way he can win this fight.
And this strategy here in round number 7 is counter to everything that Boom Boom Mancini heard from his corner after the 6th round, where they said to him, go to the body. The body attack is where it's at. End of 7. Good fight for the title.
I chose eHarmony over any other site because it was deeper and more meaningful to me than just putting a picture up and saying, choose me.
With eHarmony, you build your profile, you realize that this takes it to a whole new level that others don't get to.
Only eHarmony's in-depth personality profile matches you based on 29 dimensions of deep compatibility.
The connection is like nothing I've ever had. He's exactly what I've always dreamed of.
See what people are saying at facebook.com/eHarmony.
All right, SB for best team, I can guess this. New York Yankees. No, you're a perfectionist. UConn women's basketball team. I give up, man. What do you want?
I want you to pay me.
The ESPYs. Vote now on ESPN.com and the ESPN page on Facebook.
Weeknights on ESPN Classic.
Unbelievable action.
Bitter rivals, simmering feuds, old grudges settled the hard way.
It is over. It is over.
Classic boxing. Weeknights, 8 Eastern. Only on ESPN Classic.
Hi. I'm looking to save money on my car insurance. How do I know if I'm getting a good deal? You should talk to the specialist. The specialist? He compares rates side by side. You could save hundreds. It's easy. Great. Okay, Pickles. Do your thing. Well, that's amazing. I trained him myself. I meant the... Okay.
Same coverage, more savings. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
If you owe more than $5,000 in credit card debt, medical bills, or if you're just struggling to make ends meet during these tough economic times, you may be eligible to reduce your debt by as much as 60%, lower your interest rates, and eliminate late payment fees and past penalties. Call the number on your screen now. It only takes a few minutes for our experts to find the program that fits you or your family best. Start living your life on your terms and end your debt for good.
Call 800-402-7101.
Rematch in Reno. 7 rounds complete as Ray Boom Boom Mancini tries to avenge his title loss to Livingstone Bramble. Let's listen in to the corner of Mancini.
A little water. Just close it. Okay.
You can't see him. My left eye keeps going down and closing. I can't see him shots.
You can't see it?
No.
What's that, Paul? How bad is it?
It's all right.
Yeah. Just keep moving that head.
Need some help on this side.
Just keep moving that head. Just keep moving that head. Don't let it stick. Move it head side to side. Move that head side to side.
Don't let him take the play. The fight is even out. Step it down. Step it down. That's right.
So major concern now, as you heard Boom Boom Mancini say, I cannot see the shots from my left eye. And that right hand of Livingstone Bramble has been finding the target. John, that is not a good sign, as we are only in round number 8, a scheduled 15-round title fight.
Well, what I really feel is not a good sign. I think Mancini really put his trainer on the spot there. You could see the hesitation when he told him he couldn't see. The trainer looked to me like he was almost saying to himself, well, what do I do? Do I stop it? What are you trying to say to me? And he asked the cut man, what do you think? So I think he's not sure what to do here.
Well, I think many times, and you would know this better than anybody, a fighter is looking for a couple things there. One of which is for his corner to assure him, hey, it's not bad, you're fine, go forward. They're looking for that little boost of motivation and that endorsement that we can get through this.
And they really didn't do that. And, you know, and I don't think this is the case, but sometimes a fighter will say something like that, almost like a sly way of saying, hey, you're going to help me out here and stop the fight, or what are you going to do?
I can assure you of this. There's no quit in Boom Boom
No
Mancini.
way. I think
it's not the other side of the equation.
Right. No, definitely not. I think, I'm not trying to say that at all. I definitely think Mancini's just communicating. He's letting them know. But the trainer had the look on his face like, well, what are you saying? Do you want me to stop it? What are you trying to say? So I think there might be some hesitation in the corner there.
Oh, boy.
And here we go.
Now, here we go. Now Mills Lane has picked up on it.
Let him look at it. That's time. Let him look at it. Let him look at it.
Can you see okay?
Blood.
Huh? Blood. Can you see?
It's blood.
Blood. It's blood, doctor. You can't see it all, huh?
Blood. It's blood.
Let's go just a little bit more, okay?
We could soon have the end of this fight based on what we just heard with that exchange between the ringside physician and Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Now it could be desperation for the former lightweight titleist as he goes up against the champion Livingstone Bramble. He said to the ringside physician, it's blurry. You could hear through the mouthpiece the mumbling of, it's blurry. Probably trying to sell him on the fact that, hey, it's only blurry. It doesn't look as bad as it is. The doctor may have taken that the other way to say, give him just a little bit longer.
Right.
This could be the end of this fight in the coming moments.
Well, I really didn't like that too much, the fact that Mancini even said anything was wrong. I would have preferred for him to say, no, I'm fine, let me go. You know, you would think that's what he would say, but he's being a little too honest here with everybody, I think.
And in a way, I think he was trying to play it soft and concede a little bit by saying it's blurry. But what he should have said is, hey, I'm ready, let's fight on.
Right, because if you give any indication that something's wrong, the doctor doesn't want to be held responsible. You know, though, because, you know, say hypothetically if something happened to Ray, people say, hey, the guy told you it was blurry, what are you doing? You know, so I think as a fighter, I think guys normally subconsciously would just say, hey, I'm fine, don't stop this fight.
Steady jab from Mancini. Bramble consistent with his own and tries to place that sharp right hand to that very welcoming target now of the left eye. End of 8. Mancini cut badly.
This is State Farm Pocket Agent Larissa Barano.
And I'm Actual Agent Larissa Barano.
Larissa can tell you how you can get discounts of up to 40%.
But so can your neighbors.
They can also tell you how State Farm's new Pocket Agent iPhone app can help you manage your account, find the nearest gas station, or even
help you call a tow truck.
And those are just a few of the perks experienced by the 40 million drivers insured by State Farm.
So talk to your neighbors, then call a State Farm agent like me.
It's a nice picture.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, this is vodka. Some men believe substance is style. Some men refuse to drink their vodka out of delicately painted perfume bottles. Inspired by 300 years of tradition. Kettle One. Please drink responsibly.
Introducing the Rockwell Jaw Horse. The Jaw Horse is a sturdy, portable workstation. And for those two-man jobs, the Jaw Horse becomes your second set of hands. The powerful Jaw Horse has over 1 ton of clamping force and can hold almost anything. Jobs that would normally require help from a second person, you can now do by yourself. The Jaw Horse is easy to transport, easy to set up, and easy to use. You can take the Jaw Horse anywhere your job requires. You can set up shop in your driveway, on your patio, on the job site, in your home or apartment, or anywhere else. You can work hands-free. You'll never again struggle to hold your project steady. The Jaw Horse keeps your work firmly in place, allowing straighter cuts and more precise work. If you could use a second set of hands on the job or around the house, then you need the Jaw Horse. Go to jawhorse.com to find out more. That's www.jawhorse.com.
Prince Fielder is our State Farm Home Run Derby champion.
Baseball's biggest bets put on a show live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The State Farm Home Run Derby, Monday at 8 on ESPN.
Thursday is fight night. Modern rivalries, non-stop action, and the champs who always deliver. From the Showtime archives.
He's going in for the finish. He's over.
Championship boxing. Thursdays at 8, only on ESPN Classic.
Major concern in the Mancini corner. Both eyes badly cut. Ringside physician on top of it.
Right side. Yeah, look, his right side, he can't see. You can hit with right hands and come back with left hook, okay? When you go down, start punching up the middle. Okay, kid?
That's when the inside, go up the middle. But when the outside, use the jab time.
Paul, you got the stuff on it?
Somebody grease him up over
Here you go. Fluids.
Round number 9, set to be underway in Reno. WBA Lightweight Championship of the World on the line. The 24-year-old Caribbean native Livingstone Bramble, the champion. He took the title away from Ray Boom Boom Mancini 8.5 months ago by way of 14th round TKO victory. If you listen to the exchange between Mancini and the ringside physician, Bramble, if he can turn it on and bring more pain to that left eye of Boom Boom Mancini, he may earn another TKO victory against the Youngstown, Ohio native.
I mean, you would have to think at this point, I mean, the eye's pretty bad, and for even if it was half that bad, appearance-wise, I mean, just a little bit of an injury on an eye causes a great amount of stress, more than a person could see just by looking at it. And, you know, what's amazing to me is how well guys can fight through this. It's too bad that a guy like Mancini or a Sean O'Grady or a Carmen Basilio, that they cut. Imagine how great their fights would be if they didn't cut. What they could do, you know, with good conditions all the way through.
Every fighter has obstacles to overcome. Mancini, the cuts. Bramble trying to sweep those right hands in against that inviting target. Goes to the body well. Bramble with a swarming attack here in round 9. Of course, Mancini never shy to return.
And the eye looks like it's definitely closing now.
Closing and bleeding.
And you would have to think Bramble, I mean, if I was Bramble, I would try to throw lead right hands. Don't even worry about the jab as much. Try and sneak that lead right hand in there.
Well, the corner of Livingstone Bramble and Lou Duba, they were quick to pick up on the situation with Ray Mancini. And you heard them after round number 8 telling him, place the right hand. Now, they were looking for a left hook behind it, but number 1 on the priority list at this point is just place the lead right hand to the left eye of Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Look at Mancini, such a valiant warrior, digging in on the inside. He knows the situation. He knows where he stands and what an uphill battle is in front of him, but he's willing to climb that mountain.
I would love to see Bramble, utilize really smart boxing technique. Now, in this case, he should step to his right and literally get next to or behind Mancini. Because if he does that, even under normal circumstances, it would be hard for Ray. But if Bramble went to his right, Mancini would be so vulnerable. He'd just be like a sitting duck in the middle of a pond. And Bramble's probably staying in front of him a little too much here. He should step to his right and force Mancini to look for him.
Warning on the bell from Mills Lane. More damage control now in the corner of Mancini.
He's tired now. He is. But what you got to do, Ray, what you got to do is you've got to keep pumping it.
Now here's good shots. Mancini's really trying, and I don't know why Bramble's just laying there, allowing this injured guy to have a chance to tee off on him. He should step to his right and force Mancini to look for him. It'd be like a blind man trying to find him.
And stay in the body. Keep pumping it.
He's waiting. I don't know. He must be a little bit tired. He probably feels confident or comfortable, but going to his right or to his own left, he's going to walk into Mancini's right hand there.
Now let's go.
Lou Duva saying, now let's go. The corner of Ray Boom Boom Mancini looking across at Livingstone Bramble and telling his charge, hey, he's tiring. So maybe there is hope for Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Round number 10. Remember, it was halfway through the 8th round when referee Mills Lane called for timeout, brought the ringside physician up to the apron to look at that left eye of Boom Boom Mancini. At that point, the exchange that was had gave everybody the impression that this fight could soon be over. He said, give him just a little more. Well, that give him just a little more has now brought us all the way to round number 10. Will they give Ray Boom Boom Mancini the rest of this fight, scheduled for 15, and a chance to get back his WBA lightweight championship?
Well, what's amazing is now his face looks really clean right here, and the reason is he's come out with a new bounce in his step, and he hasn't allowed Bramble to do anything this round. So it's kind of an unsuspectful turn here. Mancini's boxing pretty good this round. Good body shot by Bramble, though.
Oh, it's a well-placed right hand, and then he comes back with a right uppercut. Now on the inside, Bramble trying to target those right uppercuts. Mancini, Joe, he just keeps working and working.
See, Bramble, I think, good uppercut, but I think he's staying at Mancini's level here. Mancini's injured. He's in trouble physically. Bramble should step up the speed, the stepping around, using his legs. I don't know why he's standing in front of Mancini. That's Mancini's one chance.
Bramble, from time to time, will switch from orthodox to southpaw. Now, you brought up a very good point about trying to target that left eye and put yourself in position where he can't see you by simply stepping to your right if you're Livingstone Bramble. Right. Do you prefer him as a southpaw with the ability to land the right hook against that left eye, or orthodox with the lead straight right hand, John?
Either or, but I think if he was southpaw on the inside, they're laying in there a lot. There's no way he should allow Mancini to just lay there with him. He should grab him by the elbow and turn him away from him, so Mancini's looking out at the crowd with already damaged eyes. You know, technically, Bramble could do little things like that that would make it almost impossible for Mancini to mount any kind of offense. He's just like they're like Rock'em Sock'em robots. They're right there in front of each other, which is exciting to watch, but it just goes to show you a little bit of technique thrown in the mix could make this a much easier fight for Bramble.
But such is not the case, as the spirited Ray Boom Boom Mancini tries to mount a comeback here in round number 10. Non-stop aggression.
Bending over to put your shoes on is a back-breaking chore. One wrong step, you could end up on the floor. And trying to get them off can hurt even more. Well, now the shoe Shootini, the world's first shoe horn that lets you get your shoes on and off with ease. Shootini has a telescoping handle that gives you the reach you need so you can slip your shoes on without bending over. And unlike regular shoe horns, Shootini has a patented grip clip that holds your shoe in place while you take it off. Just slide it in and slip them off. Shootini works with all your shoes. You can even use them on sneakers. And just look how easy it is to put on and take off dress shoes, even when they're laced up. No more wrinkled clothes trying to get your shoes on. No more scuffing and damaging your shoes trying to get them off. Shootini is perfect for anyone with arthritis or back pain, especially those with limited mobility. Plus, the grip clip lets you pick up your shoes off the floor without bending over. So stop bending and struggling with your shoes every day and get them on and off the easy way. Get Shootini right this second. Come on, please. It's not just a shoehorn, it's Shootini.
So call now and get your Shootini for just $14.99. You'll also receive our shoe renewer, the one-pass clear coat refinisher that works on any color to keep your shoes looking fresh and new. Plus, it's great for restoring handbags, too. A $15 value free. But call right now and we'll double the offer. Just pay shipping. That's right. You get 2 Shoodinis and 2 shoe renewers, all for only $14.99.
To order Shootini, call 1-800-379-5722. That's 1-800-379-5722. So don't delay. Call 1-800-379-5722 and order now.
One of the greatest moments in the history of a great golf course.
The Open Championship returns home to legendary St. Andrews. All 4 rounds live, July 15th through the 18th, exclusively on ESPN.
They do, understand? Is don't let this guy take the play away from you, understand? He's all on the legs, well done. On the legs. Give me that there water, Al. All right, water, water.
Hair down, son. Will you play?
Sure.
He's got it.
Sure.
Get the water.
It's on the... Go a little bit on my back. 11, straight, 11.
Legs back.
Hold on. Huh? Come on. Forget about southpaw right now. I was trying to hit you with right hand. You all right? You feel all right? Okay, good.
Ray gives the nod that he feels all right. Both eyes badly damaged as we start round number 11. Very interesting exchanges between the cornermen, their fighters, and referee Mills Lane. You heard after that 10th round, the corner of Mancini complaining about the hair of Livingstone Bramble. And in the lead up to this fight, John Scully, they actually went to the Nevada State Athletic Commission and said to them, hey, check out his hair. We think it's a weapon. It's an abrasive agent. It causes cuts. It can worsen cuts. You heard Mills Lane walk right over to Lou Duva and say, hey, get the hair under control. As if he's going to give him a hairstyle when we have 5 rounds to go in this fight.
Right, well, that kind of made me chuckle a little bit. I mean, I don't know what he thinks he can do at this point. I mean, it's kind of pointless to even say that. And it's kind of, I mean, if you're the management, you're supposed to, you can't just say, oh, well, I think his hair might be a problem. You have to do something about it before the fight. Once the bell rings, it's too late. I mean, they should have made him get a haircut yesterday or whatever they thought they were gonna do, but you can't bring it up now late in the fight, the second half of the fight. It's too late for that.
Round 11. Will Mancini be allowed to continue with those bad cuts? Will he be able to go on with the swelling around that left eye that caused a stoppage in the 8th round by referee Mills Lane for the ringside physician to check it out? Back to the jab for Mancini. His best work has come on the inside with the volume attack.
I'm still amazed that Bramble is staying right in front of him the whole fight. And it could be that just he's feeling good, he's feeling strong, and he likes the feel of trading the shots, and he must feel like he's winning But as far as a tactical, a good thing to do, he should be going to his right and causing Mancini double the trouble that he's in now.
Sometimes when you score a knockdown or you hurt the other guy and open up a cut, it can be a bad thing for you because you come off the gas pedal a little bit.
Right.
You get so confident that you have the fight in such control.
Right. There's, you're a professional fighter. There always has to be some sense of urgency, no matter who you are, because a fight can change. Mancini could land a huge rocket of a right hand right now and drop Bramble and change this whole fight. So you can, no matter what happens, you have to keep the course. You have to keep doing what it takes to win a fight.
Truth be told, as much as the cuts have been such a major, major part of this fight and have put Ray Boom Boom Mancini on the precipice of utter disaster of losing by TKO once again, he has been boxing and fighting well during this stretch run, and we know about where he stands in terms of rallying support from the crowd here. He may not be that far off on the scorecards.
Oh, definitely. He's fighting a good fight. He's not getting blown out by any stretch. I wouldn't say that at all.
Closed captioning for selected programming is brought to you by Shape Ups.
Get in shape without setting foot in a gym with Shape Ups from Skechers.
I'm Joe Montana, and I spent 16 years playing football, and Shape Ups have improved my strength and posture.
Get in shape. Shape Ups from Skechers.
What happened to tequila? These days, it's all velvet ropes and posturing. I don't know about you, but when I drink it, I really like to kick back and be myself. Oops. 1800 tequila. Change the game.
Thursday is fight night. Modern rivalries, non-stop action, and the champs who always deliver. From the Showtime archives.
He's going in for the finish. He's over.
Championship boxing. Thursdays at 8, only on ESPN Classic.
You're stuck on a treadmill. You're making minimum payments on your credit cards, and you just don't get anywhere. Let Consolidated Credit tell you the truth. When credit card companies are charging high interest, it's virtually impossible to pay off your debt. Let's say you owe $5,000 and your rate is 21%. Of your $100 minimum payment, $87 is interest. It'll take you over 33 years to pay off that debt. Call Consolidated Credit. They'll get the credit card companies to reduce or eliminate your interest. Get off the treadmill. Get on with your life. Call Consolidated Credit. They're the freedom people.
Call toll-free 1-800-440-5217.
Consolidated Credit. When credit card debt is the problem, they're the solution.
Now listen to me. Well, listen to me. Champ, I want you to go to the jab, right? And I want you to snap the right hand at him. You got this here now? Jab your way in with double jabs, and I want you to snap the right hand.
You're doing good. Towel it down, okay? I know what you're every round. Okay, all right.
Put it back.
Come on, Bramble. Hey, I want you to double your jab, understand? And I want you to snap their right hand and come right back with the hook, right? When you're on the inside, close them, rip up the body. Okay, your uppercuts are working beautiful. Get away with it. You'll be world champion.
Good close look at that left eye of Ray Mancini.
That left hook to the body, it hurts every time. Keep that hook to the body. Keep that hook to the body over the top of the right hand.
That cut started in the first round. The swelling continued and peaked in round number 8. Since then, they've done a good job of just keeping it at that level, allowing it to not worsen and giving him a chance to have this fight continue. I'll tell you, there was a part, John Scully, where I would have sworn that we wouldn't have seen the 12th round based on the way the doctor looked at him in the 8th round. But here we are, not only in the 12th round, but a fight that is very, very competitive.
Right, well, I was thinking that every round I've been thinking how the cut man is doing an excellent job. Like, he deserves a lot of credit for keeping Ray in this fight. I mean, every round he comes out, other than, a little bit of swelling, like there's no blood smeared all over the face. It's not running constantly. And he's been getting hit. It's not like Bramble stopped hitting him. He's been getting hit with good shots. So cornerman's doing a very good job.
Consistent jab from Mancini. Lou Duba said, I want to see that snapping right hand after a double jab to Bramble. Yet to see it.
Yeah, he's definitely allowed Mancini to stay in this fight and to take rounds from him. And Mancini's, I mean, it just goes to show you, you have to wonder how good would he be if he didn't cut so easily. How interesting would that be?
Snapping right hands so far have come from Boom Boom Mancini. Bramble now to the inside. Tries the body work. Mancini stands him up. Uppercut misses. That one didn't. Bramble, good uppercut. He has had a lot of success throughout the evening with it.
And I think you could watch 10 other fights and not see as many good uppercuts as both of these guys have thrown tonight.
Agreed. It has been an offensive showcase for both Bramble and Mancini. Two fighters in their primes. Bramble, 24 years old, the champ. Boom Boom Mancini, 23 years old, looking to get the title back.
See, Mancini's got that good jab, but he constantly throws one. I don't know, he needs to double it. Push, like he can touch him there with two. He should push him with two, bang into him with two. Let him back himself up, work him. He's touching him with it. He's not drilling him with it. And that could make a huge difference. Now see, Bramble just drilled him with a jab. And that's the difference between the two jabs.
Straight right hand from Mancini. Bramble charges right at him and then digs underneath with the body shot and a three-punch combination that finishes with a right uppercut, but Mancini still there. End of 12. Lenny Mancini ringside looking on.
And now here they go inside, ducks his head. There's the uppercut. Both of these guys have landed so many clean, nice, sharp uppercuts, and that's the most underused punch in boxing, probably. Here it is again.
You got that, baby?
You got it?
Wipe him dry.
Pressure. Look, don't let this guy steal nothing away from you here. Don't let him steal nothing. Let me see that jab. Two jabs. I want to see a double jab.
The grease on the cuts of Mancini. Meanwhile, in the other corner, looked like Livingstone Bramble had enough Crisco on to make a bunt cake. And you can see that Mills Lane is going to ask Lou Duva to wipe him down. Mills will do it himself. 13th round. It was 3 years ago that Boom Boom Mancini went out and won the title for dear old dad. Now he has to dig deep and find a way to do it for himself.
And what I love about Mancini, what he's been doing every round, round after round, he jogs out to the center of the ring, past the center of the ring. He gets into Bramble's space every round. And that's a huge psychological tactic, you know, to show the guy, like, here I come, I'm coming again. Like, there's no secret, I'm ready to fight. And you know, if you're exhausted and you're at the breaking point possibly, and here comes the guy again running over to you, like, he wants to fight you so bad he's running to you, you know, that could be a big edge for Mancini coming down to the last couple rounds.
And psychologically, just to add another facet to that brilliance, how about the fact that the guy that's running out to meet you and isn't giving up has blood streaking down the right side of his face with a bad cut, and the left side of his face is swollen to the point where the eye cannot open much.
Exactly. You know, it's like you have an injured man and he's still fighting, you know, and you have to wonder what's going through Bramble's mind. Like, what does he have to do to slow this guy down? He's landed good body shots. He's cut him, and, you know, but Mancini's right in there making it a fight.
Snapping jab from Bramble. Remember, Duva wants the double jab with the right hand. He tries to sweep across to that swollen left eye with the right hand, but misses.
So now it's starting to look worse. That right eye is definitely bleeding bad.
Well, that was only a matter of time.
And you know, but the blood gets in his eye. Now he can't see the jabs coming, and you know, he's got to keep pawing at it to try and wipe it out. So that's just another big problem, and he's fighting through it well.
Interesting point. Duva's concern was utilizing the right hand against the swollen left eye. But once you're in the ring and these rounds go on and you see the blood streaking down the right side, maybe Bramble is more attracted to the stinging jab to the bloody right eye.
Oh, sure. You let a couple hooks go. I mean, because you want to splatter that blood, like put it into his eye. Maybe it's running right alongside the eye. So you hit him one good shot and let the blood run into the eye. Now he's got double the trouble.
Bramble a little more aggressive here in his second half of this 13th round. Good sharp uppercut again. And then a two-punch combination.
It seems like Bramble's trying to establish himself a little bit more here now, trying to take over the championship rounds.
It's a much better 13th round for Bramble than we saw in the previous 3. End of 13.
So if I switch to Progressive, I could save hundreds.
Yeah, but that's just the start. We have a great loyalty program.
I'm listening.
Stick with us, and you keep earning bigger discounts and benefits like accident forgiveness. Plus, it's free.
Wow, great.
Now let's get you initiated into the program.
What is that?
Watch. Here you go. Automatically enrolled. Painless, right?
Totally painless.
Rewarding loyalty. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
This guy's into camping. What about that guy?
Oh, yeah. I could definitely go for some serious romance.
Okay? You're so beautiful.
Oh, my back! Maybe just a movie date would be nice.
Yeah. Zoosk, the online dating site that lets you date your way, whether you want to browse, flirt, or find your soulmate. Zoosk.com.
Is your computer running slowly? Does it take more than 3 seconds for your email to load? Are you frustrated with error messages, blue screens, computer freezes, and crashes? These are not only annoying, but can cause permanent damage to your computer. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, your computer and your privacy may be at risk, because these are usually the telltale signs of a virus, and it can only get worse until you act. Get a free diagnosis at mycleanpc.com.
My Clean PC is outstanding, and my computer is running faster than ever.
My Clean PC came through with flying colors when no one else could.
My Clean PC totally cleaned up my system and increased my speed.
MyCleanPC.com can remove spyware, viruses, and infected emails, all speeding up your PC's performance. It offers all-in-one protection, and it's been downloaded by millions of users. Even if you have antivirus software, your computer could still be infected. Find out instantly with a free comprehensive diagnosis at mycleanpc.com.
Prince Fielder is our State Farm Home Run Derby champion.
Baseball's biggest bets put on a show live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The State Farm Home Run Derby, Monday at 8 on ESPN.
Weeknights on ESPN Classic.
Unbelievable action.
Bitter rivals, simmering feuds, old grudges settled the hard way.
It is over. It is over.
Classic boxing, weeknights 8 Eastern, only on ESPN Classic.
This guy to take the play away from you, understand? I want you to snap your punches now. You got 6 minutes, you hear? Snap your punches. That jab, he can't see from the right side. They got to throw right hands on him. You got this here?
Double up on that jab.
You got that, baby?
jab. What are we back?
Man, yeah, you feel good. Look good. You got all kind of nerves, right, baby? Let's let Paul do it.
Come on, man, you can do it.
No wrench, no wrench. These cuts aren't bad, right? They just bleed.
Almost a confident Mancini corner saying these cuts aren't bad, they're just bleeding. And Ray himself saying, I'm okay, I feel fine. Much different than what was happening in the middle rounds of this fight, where at one point Ray Mancini said, I can't see. And at another point, the doctor came over and said, we'll give him just a little more. Well, here we are, round number 14. Remember, it was 8.5 months ago when it was a 14th round TKO victory for Livingstone Bramble.
So you know what it is, too? When you're earlier in the fight and you have so many rounds to go and you're calculating them in your head, all of a sudden it's like, man, how am I going to go all these rounds with all this pain? But now, at this point, there's no way. You take Ray to the corner now to see the doctor, he's going to tell the doctor, I'm fine, I'm perfect, because the adrenaline has filled his body up. There's no way he's going to complain about anything now. He's ready to finish this fight.
He has crossed that line, that threshold where it's downhill now. And the same goes for the doctor. If you're the doctor, you have to say to yourself, he's gone this far, why not let him go further?
And I
Both
hate
men
to see
swinging
it.
freely here in round number 14. You heard Lou Duva in the corner of Livingstone Bramble saying 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes after a lifetime of hard training and dedication to climb to this point for both men. Mancini wants the belt back.
And I would hate to see them stop it at any point after this, because I'm already cut. You stop the fight, I'm still going to need stitches. I'm still cut. And then you're going to throw in the terrible news that I get stopped. So, you know, at this point, unless it gets unusually bad, you have to let the guy finish, in my opinion.
Mancini firing off the straight right hand doesn't do anything. Now the double jab from Bramble. Upstairs, downstairs, yet to fire off that right hand. He does so, clipping the left side of the face of Boom Boom Mancini.
What's amazing to me is from the 6th round, or whatever it was exactly, it's amazing that Bramble's shots haven't been able to slice those cuts open worse.
No, they've maintained themselves.
Yeah, that's surprising. I mean, you know, the skin is not a strong component. You would think a couple good right hands would slice it worse, but
give credit to the corner of Mancini.
Exactly. Yeah.
And also, maybe something that Lou Duva isn't pleased with, because Duva's been telling Bramble since about that 6th round onward, go after it. Instead, look at the flurries from Ray Mancini. Now digging underneath. Bramble catches him with a right uppercut, but for the most part, an offensive surge here in round 14 from the former champ.
Right now, Mancini took a good lead in this round. He's got to maintain that. He's got to be looking for Bramble to come back and defend his title in the second half of this round. Good round for Ray.
1 to go.
Let me tell you about a very important phone call I made. When I got my Medicare card, I realized I needed an AARP Medicare supplement insurance card too.
Medicare is one of the great things about turning 65, but it doesn't cover everything. In fact, it only pays up to 80% of your Part B expenses. If you're already on or eligible for Medicare, call now to find out how an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan, insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company, helps cover some of the medical expenses not paid by Medicare Part B. That can save you from paying up to thousands of dollars out of your own pocket. These are the only Medicare supplement insurance plans exclusively endorsed by AARP. When you call now, you'll get this free information kit with all you need to enroll, so you can join the millions of people who have already put their trust in AARP Medicare supplement insurance. Plus, you'll get this free guide to understanding Medicare.
The prices are competitive. I can keep my own doctor,
and I don't need a referral to see a specialist.
Call now to get a free information kit. Plus, you'll get this free guide to understanding Medicare. And the advantages don't end there. Choose from a range of Medicare supplement plans that are all competitively priced. We have a plan for almost everyone, so you could find one that fits your needs and budget. With all Medicare supplement plans, there are virtually no claim forms to fill out. Plus, you can keep your own doctor and hospital that accepts Medicare. And best of all, these plans are the only Medicare supplement plans endorsed by AARP.
When they told me these plans were endorsed by AARP,
I had only one thing to say. Sign me up.
Call the number on your screen now and find out about an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan. You'll get this free information kit and guide to understanding Medicare to help you choose the plan that's right for you. As with all Medicare supplement plans, you can keep your own doctor and hospital that accepts Medicare, get help paying for what Medicare doesn't, and save up to thousands of dollars. Call this toll-free number now.
One of the greatest moments in the history of a great golf course.
The Open Championship returns home to legendary St. Andrews. All 4 rounds live, July 15th through the 18th, exclusively on ESPN.
You got this here now, baby? Come on, tell him. He's all right, I got it. You can hear it, baby? Last round, I don't want you to take... Oh, no, he's okay. He's okay now. Hold it. Those hands got to be up there, but you got to use 2 hands. No single shots. All right, you jab, you throw your right hand, you come back with your left hook. You got this here, baby? That's on the inside. All right? You got to win this round.
The 15th and final round for the WBA Lightweight Championship. Ray Mancini trying to avenge his TKO loss 8.5 months earlier to Livingstone Bramble. He has been cut, he has been battered, but he has not stopped on an offensive attack throughout. Joe Tessitore alongside John Scully. And John, it'll be very interesting to see how the judges ringside have this fight, because the cuts on Boom Boom Mancini, many times judges get sold on the blood. However, that is countered by the aggressiveness of Mancini.
And it's countered by the crowd loving Mancini here. But
oh, here we go again. Just what we didn't want to happen. Could the fight be stopped right here? They're going to look at the cuts in the eyes of Mancini again. They're going to let him go. The crowd is on its feet. Ray Mancini will have one last chance to finish it out. Can he pull it off?
Now you see what I said a couple rounds ago. If they bring him to the doctor, he's not going to say he's blurry. Now all of a sudden he sees fine.
He said, I'm good. Let me finish. Please, please.
There you go.
The doctor said, let him go.
See, I love it. He could have said that 10 rounds ago, but he realized he had 10 more rounds to go. He wasn't quite sure. Now his adrenaline is through the roof. And but I've got news for the corner. The corner said, win this round. Forget winning the round. Both of these guys should be going for a knockout, because there's no guarantee that either one of them's ahead. You have to go for the knockout.
I think you're dead on, John Scully. This is going to be a hard one to read. Yes, Mancini is bloody, but he, for the most part, has been the aggressor time and time again. Bramble has been more effective with the power shots.
They need big shots. There's no way the fight is dead even, and whoever wins this round is just going to edge the fight. One of these guys is ahead by probably 2 or 3 points on the judges' scorecard. They have to go for the knockout.
It could go either way. Who wants it more?
Big shots. They have to forget the technique. You have to go for the big shots.
Both men worthy of calling themselves champions. What a spirited effort.
So there's too many jabs not followed by anything. That's not gonna protect your title. You have to have a jab, the right hand, the left hook.
Well, Duva's been screaming for the right hand to come after a double jab by Bramble. Mancini, 8 unanswered punches. Bramble underneath to the body, back to the inside. Misses with the sweeping right hand. Mancini ducks under. Throws a right of his own. Back to the inside. Bramble, a 4-punch combination.
Bramble's
big
not
right hands. Mancini matches him with another right hand. Oh, what a show.
Bramble's throwing nice combinations. Good fight.
What a fight here in Reno. Crowd on its feet. WBA Lightweight Championship of the World on the line, and we are moments away to finding out who will have that belt. A moment that'll go down in the history books to define the legacies of both young fighters, Bramble and Mancini. Who would have thought, as they tend to those cuts around both eyes, that Ray Boom Boom Mancini would have gotten to this point? But he did. A kiss to the crowd as the blood streams down his face.
Who gets the decision here in this bout? You have witnessed an outstanding championship main event. They both deserve a big hand right now.
This crowd so appreciative of what they saw. John Scully, when you look back at these 15 rounds, If each fighter was to go back and make a change, what would it be? Let's start with Bramble.
Bramble, I think, definitely would have boxed from a distance a little bit more. He would have doubled his jab more, and he definitely would have stepped around to the right. There's no way they're going to watch the film of this and not realize that. They should have been tactically being brilliant, moving to the right and forcing Mancini to look for him.
And as for Ray Boom Boom Mancini, obviously, cuts are going to be there. Cuts are cuts.
Right.
What could he have done to assure himself that the scores that are about to be read are in his favor?
I think he could have definitely doubled and tripled his jab and forced Bramble to back up. I don't think Bramble's a boxer, an up on his toes, dancing boxer. And so Mancini should have backed him up, forced him on his heels.
Two young fighters that have already accomplished so much and now giving so much back to fight fans in a fight that will forever be remembered. This was a classic war of lightweight vintage from yesteryear. Bramble and Mancini. Did Bramble retain it? Did Mancini get it back? Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We have a unanimous decision. I will read the point totals. Jim Rundu scores 143-142. The same score, 143-142 by Dave Moretti. And Bill Levine sees it 144-143. It's a 1-point edge, unanimous decision to the still champion Livingstone Bramble.
It does not get closer than that. After 15 rounds, Bramble wins on all three scorecards by only one single point. He is still the WBA lightweight champion of the world. What a tremendous effort from Boom Boom Mancini. For John Scully, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.